Right, welcome back. So, I know who I'm supposed to talk to now for him. And for forget. 125 F4C 12. We'll go, we have the right amount of Legionnaires now. So, one is where we're going to go to for these Legionnaires. It's Camp Forlorn Hope. And the other one was the guy in Nellis Air Force Base. What time is it? Right, I'm also supposed to be able to talk to the doctor about this guy instead of talking to him.
I hear you defeated the Legion forces at Nelson. I'm impressed and thankful. It'll make my job around here much easier.
How are things around camp?
Things are better now that the Legion at Nelson have been defeated.
Yeah, pretty rough in here.
Men have waged war on each other for countless centuries. Now is no different. People fight and die for what they believe in. I'm just here to patch them up so they can go on their merry way. Do no harm in all that.
You seem to be handling it well.
I'm doing the best I can considering the poor situation I find myself in. There's barely enough equipment or medicine to handle the number of injuries we have. To make things worse, I think someone might be stealing my supplies.
What makes you think someone is stealing your supplies?
The simple fact that I no longer have as many supplies as I should. I've been careful with them, and I should have more than what remains. Unfortunately, I don't have time to go searching for the missing supplies since I have my hands full with injured soldiers.
I can look into this for you. What exactly is missing?
I store a variety of drugs here, but it looks like my supply of Hydra is diminishing rather quickly.
What are the symptoms of Hydra use?
Excessive use causes dilated eyes and increased heart rate and blood pressure, massive sweating. You know, the usual.
I can look into this for you.
That would definitely be appreciated. You might want to ask around, and keep an eye out for anything suspicious.
So the guy is named Stone. Is not suspicious in any way whatsoever.
We won't go. Aren't you the guy that helped wipe out Nelson? Holy shit, man, that's fucking crazy.
Do you know anything about Dr. Richard's missing medical supplies?
Missing medical supplies? No, I don't know anything about that.
Dilated eyes, increased heart rate. I think you took the drugs.
What? Oh shit, how the fuck? Oh man, I'm in some deep shit now. Look, I can explain everything. Really, just give me a chance to explain.
This better be good.
Have you looked around? Have you seen what's going on here? What we're going through? This place is hell. I've seen all my friends butchered by the Legion in front of my very eyes. I can still hear their screams at night. All I wanted was a little escape, so I took some drugs to help me do that. Is that so bad?
Doing drugs isn't going to change anything. And what about the injured men that need this medicine? Yes.
I never thought about that. But look, I needed this. I needed to escape for just a little while. I needed this. So what happens now?
I want you to turn yourself in, actually. Or if you promise to stop, I won't turn you in. We could just lie to the doctor and say that it's going to be stopping. No, just turn yourself in.
What? You want me to turn myself in? Why the hell should I do that?
It's better to turn yourself in rather than me turning you in.
I guess you're right. I'll do the right thing and turn myself in.
Good boy. Right, where is... Yep.
If it isn't the guy that defeated the Legion at Nelson, I can't thank you enough. Morale around here has never been higher.
Here are some ears.
Oh man, awesome! The competition is still going strong. Keep it up.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Right, where is Sterling? I'm looking for. Have you seen
One
Sterling?
of the Ranger vets looked at me, and I just about surrendered.
We're going to have to search and find Sterling. If you pay attention, there's one companion for every.
Evening. Howdy. What brings you back? Used to be a ranger. That was... Well, what?
We've heard of this before, so we're just skipping through it.
Always a...
Got a second to talk, boss?
What's in your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling, well, it kinda got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
Well, to be honest with you, he is a drainer. He has got a limitation on him, but he can use what he can. Yeah, it might seem harsh, but a soldier can't do his job properly with those limitations.
You're preaching to the choir here, boss. Once a man's prime is behind him, he should let it go.
It sounds like you're talking about yourself there, Raul.
It's a question I've asked myself often enough. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick rider. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Wasn't Mexico City basically annihilated in the Great War?
I don't think it was as hard hit as D.C. or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Sounds pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack, like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know? And wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
Go on.
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl.
Sorry, Raul.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
So what did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
And finally, we've got to go see Loyal for him. He's really fucking fast in completing his quests, actually. The Loyal will either be in the hangars if it's daytime or he's hot if it's not. So it's nighttime, so he should be in his house. It's because we've been in a lot of places already that it's easy to get Raoul done. I mean, Raoul's one of the ones I want for my final companion. He's one of the top fucking final companion suggestions. Simply because of the perk he's about to get.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true. Bye.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What are you talking about?
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Yeah, he's using his knowledge to help his tribe rather than his guns. I think it's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's on your mind?
Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
Fixing things?
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
Why aren't you still there then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
But they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Did you rescue her, at least?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How did you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
So what happened?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts about what?
About whether I'm really too old to keep living the life of a gunslinger after all. And after seeing what you go through, boss, I think I am. From now on, I'll let you deal with the fighting and stick to keeping your gear working. I don't want to slow you down more than I already do.
If you think that's the best, I won't stop you, Raoul. I'm not going to try and get onto the gunslinging path. I want to get to maintenance.
Thanks, boss. I'd hate to think I was disappointing you with my life-altering decision.
Full maintenance, yeah! Yeah!
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Right, so this perk, we can show you, it lowers condition of weapons and armor decay by 75%. So you're actually at a 1/4 decay. You get 4 times the fucking condition on your weapons. This guy is fucking awesome. You are awesome, Raoul. But he won't be my final companion. Well, he will be my final companion, but I've still got 2 more companions to go. Cass, if I remember rightly, is just to do for Caravan. So we'll go get her next. In fact, give me the T-45 back, and I'll give it to you and we'll finally get back to you. T-50, 1B, sorry.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss. Never been a big fan of gangs like the Fiends, boss. I'm glad they're gone.
Head back to Lucky 38.
Good call. I mean, if that's what you really want, boss.
Yeah, we meet at Lucky 38.
Hey, as long as you're not asking me to go back to Black Mountain, I'm a happy old man.
Can you hold some armor, please? We'll give that to Cass in a second. And she'll be in our power armor, and she'll be like, yeah! I'm here with my little shotgun! Yeah, fucking Caravan shotgun, man. Come on, dude. Get yourself a decent riot shotgun.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar.
Looking for trouble?
Just mind my business.
Your business, huh? Now there's a store worth tending. You run along now. Judging by that busted pilot light expression you're fixed with, business ain't so good.
I think we got off the wrong foot. How about a drink?
How about a drink? How about a couple is what you mean. Drinking to forget. and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
What you trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Why would they do that?
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line, and the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
What are you going to do? Get the caravan business.
Sure am. Burn for the last time. And this time it's for good. Worse, it's not done kicking me. I'm still trapped here. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice? Go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Already cleared the road for Jackson, actually.
No shit. Drinks on me, then. Still, not like I'm going anywhere. Caravan title's still keeping me here, even though it's dead and gone.
Okay.
You take care now.
See, there's her advice. Go see the
what an
Crimson
asshole.
Caravan. That's how you start a quest. Technically, you start a quest here by talking to her, but you could just go straight to the caravan company and... Heartache by the number. Sorry, mate. Yeah, we get fucking YouTube copyright strikes for that. We were humming along to an old song. Just copyright. You're not allowed to do that. You have to always keep your videos 100% clean and tidy and never ever fucking do anything. Yeah, you again.
Welcome back.
Any work contracts calling for the Crimson Caravan Company? I'm looking for work, yes.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
What do you need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay, goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Dr. Hildern, he was Fuckface McGee who fought the world of himself. Look at me, I'm a marvelous doctor. I am the brains of the world because I have got the political position in the science community. So you see, the thing is, science is completely against political things. You shouldn't have politics in science. Science is pursuit of... Well, it's not pursuit of truth. It's pursuit of the best truth you can find. To try and eliminate all errors and get as close to the truth as possible. Is a better way to describe it. Yeah, try and eliminate all errors and get close as possible to the truth is what science is there for.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Nobody's daft enough
Would've
to...
Yes?
You can get to the 100%.
Something else?
I have an invoice right from Alice McLafferty.
From Alice. I'll see that she's paid right away. Crimson Caravan runs a tight operation. Even out here in the waste, wouldn't do to keep them waiting. Was there anything else? Or were you just here about the invoice?
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Asshole.
You called him an asshole. Was it you, Eddie? Yes! I really hope I was Eddie! Oh, hang on, I got a wee dog here I need to feed to. I'll fast travel and go feed the ham and then be right back. Did you hear Daddy bumping the table? Did you get on, Daddy? Yes, he's a boy. He's a boy. Hi, come here. Look, you don't get the idea of come here, do you? Come here. There we go. Hi. Your sound location system is not working, boy, because I was bumping the table here, and you were at the door barking. Yes, your ability to detect sound location is not working, boy. Now, can you be a good boy and be quiet? Whee! There you go, you're on the ground now. My little boy, so daft at times. There we go, we'll do the jump walk, because you know, jump walking makes it go faster. Do you have any sunset hospital left? I think I drank a fucking shit ton of it when I jumped to the back mountain. Bye! Sevens! Yeah, look at you, you're so big now!
Evening.
You're a big boy.
Welcome back.
I delivered an invoice just as you asked.
Well, you've proven yourself reliable so far. Would you be interested in more important jobs?
Well, what other work do you have available?
As much as I like to handle matters personally, I can't be everywhere at once. There is a negotiation with a smaller trading outfit that I'd like resolved as quickly as possible. There's also the matter of Henry Jameson, an employee whose services I'd rather do without. His family connections make it difficult, however. And finally, I need someone to acquire the Gunrunner's manufacturing specifications. This job needs to be quiet. No alarms, no deaths.
The negotiation, what about that?
There's a small trading outfit, Cassidy Caravans, that I'm interested in acquiring. They've been rather competitive, so it's time to buy them out. I have it on good authority that the owner, Cass, wants out of the caravan business. Cass frequently trades with the NCR, so you'll likely find her at the Mojave outpost.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Was there something else?
Goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Sunset Sarsaparilla. Do you say Sunset Sarsaparilla in here, woman? Woman, where are you? I forgot your name.
Background? Take a look.
Oh, you have weapon. A 5.56 pistol. That's actually decent. It does more damage than my rifle does. But yeah, I have no sunset. Assault carbine, extended magazine, hunt revolver match barrel, laser pistol recycler, assault carbine. We'll take the surplus ammo just as something. I've already got a 12.7mm sub. A flamer. You got a lot of fucking money, woman. I'll set a missile launcher. I was going to add that to Raoul, but he's gone now. A ripper, single shotgun. I'll use a sniper to repair. Super sledge I was going to sell. Right. Don't doctor's bags anymore. I can think of. Don't need those. Right. The Park Scar, Scorpion, Poison Gland. Fire Gecko Hide, Golden Gecko Hide. Keeping the egg. 3 more money. 38 special rounds, 357 Magnum, 10mm rounds. No, I can afford a bit of 10mm. 20 gauge, 556. Ooh, that'll do.
Fine then.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Crimson Caravan actually sent me. They want to buy you a caravan.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash?
Probably not.
No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
Well, why not?
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
I have the offer letter here, the terms are fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros, and I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
Are you sure?
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive. Especially these days. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
If you made the caravan, you're responsible for killing it. The last outpost is the last place you want to be trapped. Yes.
That's a good point. It's the caravan clearance that's got me stuck here. I'm sure this bar's getting tired of propping me up. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
And what will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Why not? I could use someone who knows the roads. Do you really want to stay in the shithole? Yes?
The outpost lost its charm about 3 bottles ago. And that was just this morning. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right, I'm in.
That means you can't get drunk from alcohol.
Carrot?
Remember rightly. What's it, actually? The damage threshold. The game damage threshold in the drink whiskey addition. The player does not suffer intelligence loss from consuming alcohol and ignores the negative effects of alcohol addiction.
Havana 2 now.
Nelson's back.
So she's good if you want to use a lot of alcohol, and I don't give a shit for alcohol. Anyway, so we were going to do the Carlitos quest, and I kept getting sidetracked. But we've got Heartache by the number to do, and Icon. There we go. Cast the Caravan's wreckage.
Well, now that I'm free of the outpost, was wondering if you'd mind making a detour. I'd like to pay my respects to the end of Cassidy Caravans. Check out the site where they died.
Oh, well, we're already here. Where's your caravan hit?
Upside of Vegas, here, Tal. Trapped at the Mojave outpost, so I wasn't able to run there when I heard. Been weeks since it was hit, so the site's probably a Cazador nest by now.
Already been there, nothing worth finding. How did you catch word of it?
Got word back on what happened from Rangers. Guess they found enough in the wreckage to identify it.
There's actually nothing worth finding.
Well, I still wouldn't mind going there and crossing my heart a few times, if only to make me feel a little better. I got them into this mess. I owe them that much.
Let's go then.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Some of the caravan might be ash, but we were expecting raiders and over-inquisitive NCR border guards. There might be something left. If I'm there with you, shouldn't be hard to spot. And I'd prefer to see the bodies with my own eyes.
Let's move.
All right, then. All I'm doing is kissing.
What the fuck is you even at, Eddie? Oh, she's went down. Assault carbine. I got a couple of them at home. I'll get to repair that up and see what it's like. I don't have a repair of it now, actually. The 5mm fucking weapon is going to be good. Yeah, let's use that. 150, 12 damage. Right, where are you, dipshit McGee? Come back here, you dick. Peppered with fucking round. Oh, shush dog. Right, what did I pick up? Healing powder. Dirty water. Purified water. Get stim pack just to be safe. And for do that a bit more. Yeah, it's not really that good for damage. It's a 5mm, yeah, what you expect. Anyway, is this the one we're pushing ahead to? Gas! I got plenty of 5mm too. That's a good weapon for burning on fucking small enemies like Cazadors.
God, there's almost nothing left. Looks like whoever it was just in the mood for killing. Most of the cargo's ash, too. Not burned, looks like disintegrated. When I heard the reports, I assumed ash meant burned. So close to the Vegas wall, too. Don't that beat all? Must have happened during the day, though. They hadn't made a camp.
Why would have done it during the day? Is it salvageable?
Not sure. Let's look around. We should check the wagon. They may not have got everything. Whatever we find, it's yours. Least I can do for hoofing it all this way with me. You know what? What happened in my caravan? Not the first time I've heard about an attack like that. One of our caravans got hit a few months back, and the caravan been burned too, along with the cargo. I wonder if he made the same mistake, and that other caravan got hit with energy weapons too.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. It's a ways though. Hell of a detour. You sure?
Let's go.
Alright then, let's move out.
Well, we can just grab some energy weapons off these fiends before I go. So the assault carbine is not that brilliant. It'll be good for just dealing with fucking pesky animals and nothing else. Hello, don't mind me, I'm just looting your battle. You got any dead rangers I could loot as well? Right, where does she want to go? So this is like a spray and pray weapon. Well, I reckon, right? Ah, Cazador did not stand a chance.
Gonna 60.
Surely you can deal with something, Cass. I mean, Boone and fucking Veronica are words beasts.
Paint this place red.
Save all. Shush. Right, which one you see, Cass? Save all!
More energy weapons hit this caravan.
Come here!
Place has been picked clean. This is Brotherhood level murder here. But they don't do things like that. This was done with a purpose. Let's poke around a bit, see what we can find. Might be something in the wreckage.
You know, this might have been Alice McLafferty if I remember rightly, but... Empty Sunset Sarsaparilla.
What's that? Looks like a map. Got the route along the west of Vegas. And
Stop it,
they've
Seville!
marked another spot. Over here along this stretch. That's fucked up. Middle of nowhere.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah. Something's wrong. I can feel it. It's not any closer than the first. So if you'd rather let be, let me know.
I'll make time.
Alright then, let's move out.
But first we're going to end the episode, and then...
What did you put a plug in his cock tube to make him explode?
What?
Ask him then.
What'd you get the pendant?
Gift for my dad, along with my name. Rose of Sharon Cassidy. Mom said he got the name out of some old world book about dirt pilgrims. Name sure sounds sweet, though. Anyway, pendant's a little rose. Originally thought it was one of Mom's tribal necklaces, but no. Came from Dad.
Yeah, okay. So, anyway.
Alright.
We'll get our companions and talk to them later. End the episode. See you later. Bye-bye.